Hello, hi guys. I'm so happy today to gotten another privilege to come back and just share with us what the Lord has put in my heart that I should share with you. Yes, so it's all about education. We learn each day, okay? And we have to grow each other as the days goes by, okay? So, yeah, so last time I did etiquette video. Yeah, and it was all about my single ladies. Yeah, so as I promised, each month I'll be doing one etiquette video. But for today, my ladies, you will have to bear with me because it's not all about you, but it's about everyone in general, okay? Yes, so today I just thought about talking about building our confidence. Yeah, because I've realized most people are suffering from low self-confidence. Yeah, so this is what I want to talk about and how you can be able to build your confidence. And are there some biblical um, promises that God has given us that can help us to, build our confidence? Yeah, so this all about our today's discussion, or rather topic. Yeah, and I would love to invite you all so that you may be able to join me in this journey. As I grow you, you grow me. Yes, so please, if you haven't subscribed to my videos, I beg you, please just hit the subscription button and don't forget to just hit the bell so that you may be notified every time that I upload new videos, okay? Yeah, so, and don't forget to share with your friends and give me a thumbs up. That is, if you like my videos. Okay, yeah, so let's get straight to business because time is not on our side. Okay, so today, as I've said, we're going to talk about self-confidence. Self-confidence, and how can you be know that you are a confident person or whether you are a low confident person. Okay, so we'll be able to get the difference between the two, and you'll know where you are and what is it that you're supposed to do. Okay, so if I talk about self-confidence, this is all about trusting in your own judgment, trusting in your own capabilities, and trusting in your own capacities. Okay? Yeah, so it's all about valuing yourself and feeling worthy. Valuing yourself and feeling worthy regardless of any imperfections or what others may think about you. Okay? Yeah, so that is all about self-confidence. Okay? Yeah, so confidence in general can be a tough thing. It can be a tough thing to build up. So in this video, okay, in this video, I'm gonna put together some tips to help you out, okay? But if you still find yourself struggling even after watching this video, okay, so don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna um, put in some extra support. Um, that is, you can reach out to me and we can be able to talk about it, or gonna put some extra support and work on boosting your confidence by the help of your friends. So all you have to do is, if you feel you're a low self-confident person, then always find the group of people, or rather friends, who can be able to help you realize your value and your worth. Okay, yeah, so this video I'm sharing with you only to help you. If you have these three things in mind, that is, if you want to know more about your self-confidence, and I'm also sharing with you if you wish to know more about a confident person, and also if you want some more practical steps to build your self-confidence. So if you are this kind of a person, or if you fall under the three categories, then this is the best video for you. Okay. Yeah, I know for somebody who might think that they are self-confident may not find the value of this one, but I believe that there's so many of us out there who are struggling with the same, and this is the best video that can help you grow. Okay, so I just want to give us some points that will help you know whether you are a confident person or you are a low self-confident person. Okay, yeah, or how you can be able to identify this is a confident person or this is a low self-confident person. Okay, so number one tip that I will say about a confident person is a confident person uh, they do what they believe is right. Okay, they do what they believe is right, even if others mock or criticize them. So if you're this kind of a person that no matter how many criticisms that you're going to get, no matter how many times people mock you, you still go ahead and do whatever you're doing because you believe within you that it is a right thing to do, then you are a confident person. And number two point about a confident person is they're willing to take risk. A confident person is willing to take risk and to go extra mile to achieve better things. Okay, so if you're a risk taker and you know very well that whatever you are taking risk for is worth it, then you are a confident person. And number three, confident people admit their mistake and learn from them. Okay, they admit that yes, today or that I did was wrong, and they're willing to make amends out of them. Okay, and point number four, what I'll say is a confident person waits for others to congratulate them for their achievement. They don't congratulate their own selves. They don't take up that how can I put it? Um they don't kind of appreciate themselves, but they will always wait for others to appreciate whatever that they have done. Okay, yeah, so if you fall under this category, or if you look or review yourself and you find this is the person you are, then just know that you are a confident person. Talking about low self-confident people, how can you know that you are a low self-confident person? A low self-confident person, they govern their behavior based on what others think. They govern their behavior based on what others think. So you're just there and you're kind of moving with the current. You want to, what do others think about what I'm doing? Okay? Yeah, so if you're this kind of a person, just know that you're suffering from low self confidence. And then number two, as low self confident person, they stay in their comfort zone, fearing failure and avoiding risk. Low self confident people are not risk takers, and low self confident people, they fear failure at the same time. And once they kind of fail, then they just sit and relax. They don't want to go further and do more to make things right. So if you are this kind of a person, just know that you are suffering from low self-esteem. And then again, low self-confident people, they work hard to cover up their mistakes, and the kind of hoping that the problem will be fixed, before everyone else knows. So Are you that person who every time you make a mistake, you try to cover it up so that, no one will know that you made that mistake? Then you are suffering from low self-confidence. Okay? You don't want to take the bull by its own. Yeah. So number 4 point about a low self-confident person is that they kind of extol their own virtues as often as possible, as many times as possible. Okay, so uh, this is if you are this person who kind of is suffering from these ones, then just know that you are a low self-confident person, and I'm going to give you tips on how you can be able to build your confidence, okay? So from the examples that I've given up there, you will see that low self-confident people they can be self-destructive, okay? They can be self-destructive, and many manifest themselves in a negative way, okay? So you have to be very, very careful and very cautious when you are a low self-confident person. While the person who is confident, they are generally more positive. Everything they do is positive, okay? They value themselves and trust their own judgment. They don't wait for others to come and, decide for them what to do, because they believe that whatever they are doing is right. And they also acknowledge their failures and mistakes and learn from them. So that is the goodness of being a self-confident person, because you will not always wait for others to decide for you what to do, and you are there to take it up wherever there is a mistake and you want to do it right, okay? And self-confident people also inspire confidence in others. Okay, that is the goodness. If you're a self-confident person, then you will always find that you want to inspire others. And this one they can do, like, let me say, in their audience or their co-workers, they can inspire their bosses, their customers, and they can also inspire their friends. And gaining the confidence is one of the key values to success. If you want to succeed in life, you have to be a confident person. You have to be a confident person. So how can you appear more confident to others? How can you appear more confident to others? How can you appear more confident to others? I want to bring this picture. Try and picture anyone that you think is highly confident, okay? Just picture it out. And what are some of the characteristics that they do have that makes you think that this person is a self-confident person? When somebody stands to speak, maybe in a meeting, maybe in church, anyway, or when you are talking with someone, how can you be able to know that this person is self-confident? So looking at self-confident people, you will notice some points that I'm going to give you that will tell you that this person is self-confident. One way is the way they speak, okay? As in the tone in their voices, and how they project their voice, okay? The tone in their voices and how they project their voice, and even the words that they are using, will tell you that this person is self-confident. And number 2, the energy and the enthusiasm, okay? They're not these people who are kind of shaken. They're talking with a lot of strength in them. Yeah, so you'll be able to know that this person is confident. And then number 3 is how the expert, or they're expert and knowledge on whatever that they're speaking about. You're kind of knowledgeable, and or kind of the things that you're talking about, you're kind of an expert on those lines, such that there's no contradiction in whatever you're saying, then that will prove that you are a confident person. And even if somebody is speaking to you, they'll be able to know that you are a confident person. So dear, you who is watching me, you can show self-confidence in your behavior, you can show self-confidence in your body language, and in what you say and how you say it. Okay? Yes, so work on these 3 areas and you'll be able to build your self-confidence. Okay? Number 1 way in which we can be able to do this is look at the body language. Okay, as I've said, there are 3 ways that we need to work on. That is our behavior, our body language, and what we say and how we say it. So talking about our body language, okay? So assume, for example, you were in a public forum, okay? And you're supposed to give a speech, or maybe you're just talking to someone. So when you feel anxious at a meeting, for example, you find that we tend to make ourselves smaller, by hunching our shoulders, and you want to bow down your head. So at this point, when it happens to you at this point, what I will say is just sit up. Okay, sit up straight, for it will make you feel less stressed. At that point, when you feel like you just want to bow down your head because you cannot face the audience, lift up your head. Okay, lift up your head straight and face your audience. This will make you just feel less stressed. Okay, so that's all about body language. Okay, and another thing is, all you can do is do that face-to-face communication. Face-to-face communication is very important. People with low self-esteem, low self-confidence, they often find it difficult to make a good first impression, whether they are they are meeting a client, or they are addressing a meeting, or giving presentations. Okay, so you may be shy or unsure about yourself, but you can take immediate steps to appear more confident. Also, to appear more self-confident. Okay, and this one you can do also by engaging with people, which is very important. Engage yourself with people and make an eye contact as you are talking to someone. Make an eye contact with them while you talk, and this shows that you are interested in what they are saying. Okay, when I talk about eye contact, please, you don't just stare straight into someone's eyes such that you make them even feel uncomfortable. You can break it at some point while you're talking to them, but making an eye contact is always very important, because it makes one feel like you're concentrating on. Yeah, so that one is very, very important. Yes, so my point number 2, on how we can be able to build our confidence beside the face-to-face and body language, is all you have to do is get things done. Get things done, okay? Confidence is built on accomplishments. Let us learn to know that confidence is built on accomplishment. So if you achieve small, or rather big goals, you are going to feel much better about yourself. Okay, so it begins with your day-to-day goals. What you do, like what do you need to accomplish today? What do you need to accomplish today and every day? Or rather, what do you need to accomplish this week, or maybe in three days time, or 3 weeks time? So this will help you to meet your goals. Okay, so if you accomplish the goal you set for every day, chances are you will begin meeting weekly or rather monthly goals, which brings you in the range of the biannual and annual goals. Okay, if you cannot meet these small ones, then there's no way that the goal that you had for the year is going to be accomplished. Okay, so keep in mind that the process is incremental. Okay, and big chances do not happen overnight. It can never happen overnight. It has to start with small things. Okay, so you're going to feel like you can take a big project and set an ambition goal because you believe you can meet it. Okay, so set your goal and go for it. Setting goal is very important. Set that goal and go for it. Okay, and I assure you that it will work for you. And my number 3 point is monitor your progress. Setting a goal is very important, but if you don't monitor your progress, then it is kind of a waste of time. Okay, the best way to reach your goals, whether it is a big goal or whether you have small goals, is to break them into smaller goals and monitor your progress. Break them into smaller goals and then kind of monitor them. Okay, whether you are trying to get promoted at work, or you're trying to get a better job, or to get into a graduate school, or change your careers, or eat healthier, or maybe lose 10 pounds, the best way to know if you're making a progress is to monitor it. Okay, try to quantify your accomplishments, which is very important, and the number of applications you're submitting to your jobs. Also try and monitor them. Or as I talked about, you're trying to get into graduate school, also monitor the steps that you're making. If you're eating and how much you're exercising, write down whatever the goal may be and monitor it. Okay, it will help you to stay on course, and you will build confidence as you see the progress you're making in real time. Okay, this is very important, because if you're setting a goal and you're not working on it, then my dear friend, everything will just be like, it's all about waste of time, because there's nothing that is going to push you. You understand? And monitoring goal alone is not enough. Okay, do the right thing. Confident people do things right. Do the right thing. Okay, if you are a low self-confident person, please, this will help you. Do the right thing. Okay, more confident people live by value system, and they make their decision based on the value system. Okay, even if it's hard and not necessary in their best interest. That is the goodness of a confident person. Okay, so make sure that you do the right thing. Okay, your actions and your decisions define your character. Your actions and decisions define your character. Ask yourself what the best version of yourself the best version of yourself that can inspire you to do things in the right way. Okay, even if it's really hard and it's kind of the last thing that you're gonna do, sacrifice it. Sacrifice that time and play your part. Okay, because in the long run, you are going to like yourself more and be kind of proud of who you are. So these are very important points, and I believe that somebody who probably is serious and want to build themselves, they'll be able to note down these points. Okay, and another point is be fearless. Be fearless. Okay, failing isn't your enemy. Okay, it's fearing failure that truly cripples us. Failing is not an enemy, but when you fear failing, then you find yourself being crippled for no reason. Okay, so if you set big goals and have big dreams, you are going to feel kind of overwhelmed, and you are inevitably going to feel like you cannot do it. Okay, so set goals that you know that you can work with. In those moments that you have to look inside yourself and gather every ounce of courage you have, and just keep going. Okay, yeah, so every single widely successful person that you see there, they at one point were afraid, but they kept working and taking risk no matter what it took. Okay, so don't just see successful people there and you think it was just a walk in the park. No, there's no ladder to success. It involves taking risks, so you have to be a risk taker. Okay, because what you're trying to accomplish is more important, and it is urgent than the fear of failure. Okay, so kind of just try and think about how much you want to achieve your goals, and put your fear in the side and keep going one day at a time. It's always one day at a time. One day at a time. So don't fear to fail. Okay? And talking about exercise. Exercise is very, very important when it comes to building our confidence. Okay? So besides benefiting your health in general, exercising helps your memory retention. It helps your memory retention, and it improves your focus, and it helps you to manage stress and prevents depression. Okay, so it's harder to be anxious when there is no excess energy to draw upon, and outside, or being difficult, uncomfortable at times. Okay, so when you exercise, it will improve every aspect of your life. And so stay active and create time to take care of yourself. Exercise is very important, so please work hard on your exercise. But if you're this person who fears pain and you don't want to go out there and exercise, please try today. Okay, yeah. And again, I'm going to talk about think long term. Okay, we have people who don't want to plan about long term goals, they just want short terms. Okay, so the foundation of unhappiness is decisions made for short-term comfort that impede long-term goals. Okay, so if you're trying to save money, for example, you can't go out and eat as much. These people who like ready-made food. You want to save, and at the same time, you don't want to prepare meals in your home where you could have just spent a small money. You're going out there and be eating very expensive meals in the restaurant every time. Try and work on that. Okay, if you're studying, okay, you can't go out with friends as often. It's not bad to go out, but you cannot be going out as often. Okay, and again, if you're trying to lose weight, you can't eat French fries every time. I've just given French fries as an example. If you want to lose weight and here you are, you don't want to give up on French fries, then it's all about wasting time. So all that I'm trying to say is big goals require big sacrifices. Big goals require big sacrifices, and you have to dig deep and really discipline yourself. Okay, really discipline yourself. So in the moment, it may be kind of tedious, and it may be frustrating, and makes life significantly harder. But in the long run, it will pay off. It will pay off. And the pride you feel will be worth it. Okay? The pride you feel will be worth it. You have to decide in the short run, in the short-term comfort, it is more important than your long-term goals be put into consideration, okay? Because these long-term goals will bring you far more happiness in the long run than the short-term goals. Okay, so let us not just focus on the short-term goals. Those who have always feared planning on long-term goals, please, it's high time you reconsider that. Okay, yeah. And then my second last point will be, don't care what others think. Don't care what others think. One thing that I've always told my friends is, try and give deaf ears to what people say. Okay, you cannot throw a stone at every dog that barks at you. Okay, so don't care what others think, okay? There are going to be so many people who will tell you you cannot accomplish your goal. They will always be there, including your own blood. Okay? So whether it is rejection from employers, whether it is rejection from schools, or just negative feedbacks from friends or family, people will try to tell you your goal is too big, or that you are not ready, and that you cannot do it. Okay? That is never, it has never been done by anyone. These kind of things you will meet out there. But one thing I want to say is, you must be resolute. You must be resolute. And while they tell you the odds, while they tell you that the odds are against you, just remember this. Most people are wrong about most things. Most people are wrong about most things. So people change the world. Every day we hear of people who have changed the world, despite everyone around them telling them it can't be done. So you go for it and do it. Have confidence in you that you can do it. If you think you can't do it, you can do it. Okay? So don't listen to them, and believe in yourself. And my friend, keep going. Keep going. That is the only thing that I can tell you. Okay? And my last point is, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Okay? What do you love to do in your spare time? In your spare time, what do you like doing? Is it to get outside? Is it that you like hiking? Is it that you like to enjoy the outdoor games? Or do you live for lying on your couch and watching all the excellent televisions that are available? Whatever it is that you love, create space for it, because life is short and you need time to enrich your life and recharge to be your best. Okay? So do what you feel makes you happy. Okay? And as I told you, the spiritual aspect is always very important. And I'm going to read for you some verses from the Bible that can help us to build our confidence. And my number one verse will be Joshua. I love the book of Joshua. Okay? So I'm going to read for you Joshua 1:9. And let's see what does God tell us in Joshua, through Joshua, okay? Yeah, so Joshua 1:9 says this. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be ye dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. God will always be with you. All we have to do is to have confidence in Him. All we have to do is to trust Him at His word, that everything that He says will always come to pass. Okay? And also I will read Jeremiah the book of Jeremiah 17, which is very important. Jeremiah 17, I will read verse 7. I will write all these verses at the description part, so that maybe for somebody who love to go and read them on their own, you can be able to find it there. So Jeremiah 17:7 says, "Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is." Do you trust in God? Please, if you've never trusted that God is able to help you build your confidence, if you've never trusted that God is able to help you achieve that goal, it is high time that you trust in Him. And I will read for you two more verses, then that is Psalms 27:3 and Isaiah 40. Psalms 27:3. Psalms 27:3, what does it tell us? Psalms 27 verse 3 says this: Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. Okay? How many people have tried to bring you down by telling you can never make it? It has never been done. People will never be happy whether you do it right or whether you do it wrong. So put all your confidence in the Lord and believe that He is able to help you achieve whatever that you have put in mind that you are going to do. Okay? And believe in yourself that it is possible. Okay? Yeah, and the last one is Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40, I will read 31. 40:31 says, But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Do you trust in the Lord? I urge you this day that if you never trusted in the Lord, this is the best time to do that, because it will not only make you renew the strength in you, but it will help to build your confidence in how you interact and even deal with the situations and circumstances that may come on board. Okay, so this is all that I had for you this day, and I just want you to know that I am sharing all this because I love you and I want the best for you. And as I grow, I want to grow you too. And I pray that when you get this kind of messages that encourages you, you also have to ensure that you can always go out there and share it with a brother. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, okay? And that is how we grow. Okay, so back to business. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I pray that you may be able to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that wherever I upload new videos, you'll be able to be notified, okay? Share with your friends, and I would love to hear your comments at the comment section. And also, please give me a thumbs up, okay? Yeah, may God bless you, and I love you more, okay? Yeah, bye.